Welcome to the Cool FM broadcast of the Commodorian Wrestling Duels from Benson, Arizona. We'll be here January 10th and 11th, today and tomorrow. So far, this is the Buena side right here, going against Douglas, one of our two local schools for Cochise County. Excited to be here. Our coverage is brought to you by SSVEC, serving our community, Morse Automotive Group, the Sherry ETHELL team at REALTY, BARNETT'S Towing and BARNETT'S Propane, Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, Grasshopper Landscaping, Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista Soap Company, and Aloe Fiber. And we are underway. Buena in the blue, Douglas in the black. They're tied up, waiting for a move. Very aggressive. Oh my gosh, Buena on top with that takedown. That's 3 points right there. 3-0 lead in the first round. Douglas trying to maintain control of the head. Score is now 3-1. Buena with the lead. Douglas trying to pull him down by his head. Buena just lays down on top of him. Not a great move. Looks like a takedown for Buena right there. Buena in full control right here. Score is 3-1 in the first round. Buena trying to push him over. 8 seconds left in the round in the period. They're working their hardest. And that's the first period. I'm going to find a better location to broadcast from. Excuse me, sorry about that. Thank you. We're going to broadcast from the sideline. Oh, sorry. And we are going to go right over to the other side of the mat real quick. Sorry. And as you can see, we are walking down the hall. Athletes all waiting. Bisbee kids. The wrestlers from all sides right now. Second period begins. And we're back. Sorry. And as you can see, score is 13-3. Alma versus Mario. And they are out of bounds. I'm going to squeeze right over here. I'm going to try and get out of the way. I apologize, my man.
Yeah, all right. I just had to make sure we didn't have the whole crowd up there.
No, I hear you. And Buena takes that one. Score 19-3. That'll be 5 points for Buena. Squeeze down over here. Douglas warming up. Buena looking to take him on. We've moved up to the 113. Nope, I think the last one was 113. The next one, we'll see. Referee explaining to the bench what's going on, how he'd like to have things settled. Douglas versus Buena. This will be the third match. Wow, Buena's quick. Grab that head right over, but Douglas trying to take over. Looks like they got a takedown and a reverse. And of course, this is all brought to you by SSVEC and Morse Automotive. Welcome. Yeah. McGlumphy Commodore wrestling duels here in Buena, or in Benson. Buena is wrestling Douglas right now. It looks like Douglas is holding on, trying to stay in the ring, and he finally gets out. Man, if he was a wide receiver, he'd be toe tapping. That was beautiful. Score is now 6-1. Douglas with the lead. I'm gonna move up so people don't have to duck around me all the time. And Douglas takes over, taking control actually. Douglas pressing down, trying to take full control. And he's up. Wow, you can see how Buena is tough. Great move by Douglas. Nice spin in reverse. Beautiful. Last 10 seconds before the end of the period. And that is the first period. Score is 6-3, Douglas, or 8-3. Douglas with the lead over Buena High School. And red chooses neutral. So that's Douglas. Douglas shoots the leg. Nice takedown.
On mat 2, Rodriguez Douglas Hale Thatcher at 107 pounds. Rodriguez Douglas Hale Thatcher. Report mat 2.
And that is why you don't stand in front of the speaker system.
On deck at 114, Corn CDO Fragoso from St. Augustine.
Buena
you're on deck.
On top
Garcia,
right here.
Valley Union, Little, Sabino, you're in the hole. mat 2 at 114.
And it looks like Buena is taking control. What a great match so far. Been back and forth. Looks like Douglas is stuck in a position right. Oh, and that's a pin for Buena. That was the 120 weight. Douglas versus Buena High School. Vargas takes the win over Balarardos. And as you can see in the further back how some of the athletes are wrestling in the background, that looks like Douglas versus Tombstone over there in the center. Those are the girls. Very, very talented young ladies. Buena gets a forfeit on this one. Hard fought forfeit. At 126, that was the forfeit. So Buena with more points.
Mat 2 at 114 pounds, corn, CDO. On deck, Garcia, Valley Union, Little, Sabino.
Ooh, a double forfeit here. Interesting.
Vesperman,
So
CDO.
neither team has a. What size? What weight was that?
Right now?
Yeah. What weight, did they just forfeit?
126.
126. Okay. 126 was just. Oh, winner by default. Buena. Getting points there. $132 is next up. And we can see that it looks like Canyon Del Oro young ladies are wrestling in the center versus the Wolves of some sort. Buena waiting for the Douglas wrestler as he comes in. $138. Botello versus Rothestein. Buena going right after it, man. Douglas fighting him off, but oh, big drop. That doesn't look fun. Buena in full control right here, squeezing the life out of him. He's very close to a pin right here. As you can see, Douglas is struggling to get his shoulder in the right spot, trying to pull his weight over and turn onto his stomach, but he's not getting it. Buena's doing a great job of maintaining control. Another takedown for Buena. Oh, nice. Now he rolls him. It looks like this might be the end here. Buena in the first period. Score is 7-0. Buena with the lead, sorry. And that's a pin. Buena takes the win. Douglas did their best. Buena, that was one of their very best athletes, though.
On mat 2
hard
at
to compete
114 pounds, Garcia, Valley Union, Little, Sabino. Garcia, Valley Union, Little.
So that was 138. Botello versus Rothestein.
Vesperman,
Rothestein
CDO, Luna,
took the
Sabino.
win
You're on
for
deck.
Buena. Ruiz versus Brown. Brown with Buena and Ruiz with Douglas. 144 is the weight class. This is the first period. Buena shoots the leg very quickly, gets that one. That's the takedown. Now Douglas is pushing out of it. And as you can see, Buena's full control right here, pushing, got the one arm and gonna roll him onto his back. Ouch. That's a tough maneuver to get out of. He's got full control. Buena's just putting his weight on him, trying to get the shoulders attached. It's close, it's real close. Just hope that that referee doesn't get kicked in the nose. He's a nice guy, we don't want that to happen. And that's a win, Buena. Brown wins that one at the 144. Ruiz from Douglas did his best to maintain.
At 114 pound, mat 2. Vesperman from CEO, Luna Sabino, report.
I'm gonna try and get out of the way as much as possible while not being run over by any athletes. What do you think of that, Cool F Empire? Next up, Buena has Clausen, Douglas has Corrales. 150. Tall, skinny kids, but man, should be interesting. Wow, Buena pulls him right down, gets that leg, and then drops him. That's a takedown. Douglas trying to get out of bounds. No reaching back. Oh, he's been lifted, dropped. Oh my, Buena. Strong young man. You would not know that that's a 150-pound athlete. Buena's got control of that ankle. They are almost out. He's maintaining control. And they're out. Buena will be in the up position. Douglas down. Wow, Buena collapsed the arm and dropped him on the shoulder.
1, St. Augustine and Catalina. On mat 1, St. Augustine Catholic and Catalina, mat 1. So again, St. Augustine Catholic and Catalina, you're on mat 1.
Buena drops him again, trying to maintain control. At 150, this kid from Buena is really good. Pulling down on his head. It looks like
Girls
he's
at
super close to a pin again.
pounds. Kinnison, Buena, Ernest, Sabino,
Well, we will go in
Wendell,
and check out
CDO, Thompson, Wilcox,
Buena's girl,
in the hole,
our
Box,
best athlete.
Valley Union, Mesa,
After this
Benson. This is at 120 pounds, mat 2, Kinnison, Buena, Ernest, Sabino.
And that's a pin from Buena. We'll move over to the center mat so we can see the girls wrestlers in this instance. So right here, we will be watching this will be Buena versus Sabino High. Ernest versus Canaston. We know Kelty is an incredible athlete. As you can see, she just wandered past the camera. She's probably one of the best wrestlers for girls here that we'll watch. So this might be interesting. We're really looking forward to her. She's an incredible athlete. Of course, the camera person finds a good place to be right in front of us. There we go. Canaston on top, full control, head and arm. She's just turning her. This is it. It looks like she's got her. That's a pin for Canaston. Buena with another win. But we all know Kelty is one of the best athletes here at the meet. We will switch back over, and Buena just wins. I believe that was Trejeron versus Guido. So Buena, Trejeron won that one. All right, we're moving back to the we'll get down. All right, they are wrestling 165 now. So Johnson from Buena takes the points there. And next up is 165. So a forfeit for Buena and more points on the board. All right, the 165 match between Buena and Douglas is starting. 175. I'm sorry, it's a 175 match between Haymore and Ramirez. We know what Haymore does. He's an animal on the field. All right, and we are underway. Haymore very, very powerful. Take the one leg in, he drops Ramirez. As you can see, Buena's in full control with a 3-0 lead right here. Haymore looks all of 175 pounds here. He's got that leg, arm, and head. Man, he's got the entire body wrapped up. Just trying to crush the life out of him for the love of all that's holy. Haymore's just crushing him right here. Just squeezing the life. Yeah, this is it. Douglas trying to kick out. Buena doing his best to drop him. Haymore, and that is a win for Buena. Haymore versus Ramirez. Great job by both those young men. But we know Haymore is an absolute beast on the mat. Next up will be the 183, I believe. That'll be Cooper Kraus versus, I guess we'll see who we got going. Now, this is the first time I've seen Cooper wrestle. So it's Moreno versus Kraus. 190. We all know Cooper's dad was a pro football player, so he's a big kid out here. Look at that, dropping the head, holding the neck. Yeah, when it comes to raw power, you probably won't beat Kraus. And it looks like he's got him. Oh, he had both shoulders down for a second there. It looks like he's got him. We're waiting. Cooper just holding him right there. And it looks like they're going back in. So we're working out what's going on. 1 point for Red. Cooper has a 10-1 lead here in the first period. 1:23 left. The very powerful Cooper Kraus, dropping him on his head. Yep, all power. Oh my gosh, you can see the football working its way out onto the wrestling mat. We all know Cooper played linebacker at Buena High School, and it looks like he's got him. That's a pin for Kraus in the first period. Weight is 190. Great job. Both athletes worked hard on that one. Next up is 210. No, 205, I guess. We know Williams from the football team, who plays tight end, great wrestler here, and his father is also the head coach for the wrestling team. Great wrestler, big kid, very, very powerful. Williams versus Romo. Romo circles around Williams. Williams gets both arms around him, bear hugging him, just lays him right down. And that's Williams, all power. Romo doing his best to hold off Williams, but he's in a bad position right here. Score is 3-0 with 1:30 in the first period. It looks like he's going to get that pin. He's so close. As you can see, Buena's just dominating this one. Last two, and that's another pin for Buena. Great job. Douglas had a hard time matching up on that one. As you can see how much larger Williams is. Now, this is my favorite part, is the 215. These young men are going to face off. Now, I have seen a young man from Buena before. He is, I'll tell you, I've seen him win one and lose one. And the one that he won, he just wrecked the kid. 285 pounds. Ward versus Armenta. Ward comes out just on fire some of these times. You should watch him wrestle. This is going to be a lot of fun. All right, Douglas versus Buena.
CDO. Montevideo from St. Augustine. In the hole, Smith, CDO.
Ward trying to rip him down.
Buena. Mat 2. 126.
No points so far in the first period. 285 heavyweights is what we used to call them. Buena trying to pull. Give and go from Armenta. Ward, almost gets that leg. If he can get one of those legs, we know he's going to slam him. 1 minute left in the period. Now, I think this is going to come down to whoever's the quickest. If one of those two young men can shoot the leg, I think you got to win. But neither one of them have taken the shot at it. I mean, Ward is very close right now. Looks like he could just reach out and grab that leg. – 30 seconds left in the first period. Score is still 0-0. $13 seconds left in the period.
On mat 1, we have started St. Augustine Catholic.
Nothing has happened so far in the Douglas versus Buena match. And that's the end of the period. Score 0-0 with the heavyweights. Ward versus Armenta.
At 126, mat number 2, Smith, CDO.
Douglas will be
Montacanini from St. Augustine.
down.
Mat 2.
Nope.
On deck, Mat 2. At 126.
Buena will be down.
CDO,
Douglas will be up.
Buena in the hole.
All right, we'll see if he can stand up out of this big dude. Can he escape? Armenta trying to get that leg, and he reversed. Beautiful job. 1 point for Buena. And they're upright.
From St. Augustine. On deck, Ekchin from Empire, Alma, Buena. In the hole, we have Cortez, Rincon,
Ward fighting his hardest.
Benson.
We know Ward is quick. We have not seen him shoot the leg very often, though. We are waiting.
Montacanini from St. Augustine.
You can tell he's the quicker athlete here.
Empire,
He could just get one leg. I think he'd be in great shape. Minute 15 left in the second period. 285. Oh, he gets him! Ward, raw power. This has got to be impossible to get out of when you weigh that much. Good Lord. Ward with Buena with a 4-point lead. 4-0 in the second period. 45 seconds left. And that's a pin. Ward takes it over Armenta from Douglas. Douglas getting a breather. Good job by both athletes. And Ward takes the win. And that will be the Buena section of this tournament. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, SSVEC, Ed Morse Automotive, Sierra Vista Soap Company. Oh man, we've got a ton of them today, don't we? We're here at the McGluffy Comaduron Wrestling Duels here in Benson, Arizona. We switch over to the girls wrestling for a second. We'd like to thank the Sherry ETHELL team at Long Realty, proud to sponsor our young athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate expert, 717-599-2439. Also, BARNETT'S Towing and BARNETT'S Propane, serving our community since 1963. Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, their new physical therapy department is now open in Hereford. Physical therapy clinics in Bisbee, Douglas also provide the highest quality of services to outpatients of all ages. Make an appointment with one of their doctors of physical therapy today at 520-432-6435. We'd like to thank Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, our #1 choice for pest control in Cochise County. Veteran owned and operated. With your satisfactions, Mike's guarantee on Facebook at All Pro Pest Management. All right. We'd also like to thank Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, located at 999 East Fry Boulevard, now open Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Oh. So look out tomorrow. They'll be available. We'd also like to thank Allo Fiber, your new home team internet, TV, and phone provider. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the Allo Fiber difference and become an Allo Fiber fan.
For Bella? And then you can start recording the boys after. Get Bella.
And as we can see right now, we are watching St. Augustine versus Canyon del Oro. Oh, super aggressive young ladies out here. Love watching them fight or wrestle. We'd like to thank Ed Morse, formerly Lawely Automotive, now serving Cochise County. Ed Morse Automotive Group. It will be all about supporting the community and giving you the best vehicle buying experience possible. We are committed to making a long-lasting positive and committed relationship. Stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by Morse. That was the end of that girls wrestling match. CDO with the win. All right. We'll be getting out of this for now, and we will come back for, oh, we might have another Buena wrestler. Actually, we do have a Buena wrestler. There we go. Very cool. Empire versus Buena. Empire High. Alma versus Etchen. Buena's Alma. Empire is Etchen. Buena versus Empire. Empire shoots the leg, does not get it. Wow, Buena doing the raw power maneuver, but it looks like Empire might roll her onto her back. Oh, strong move by Empire. Trying to get both the head and the leg now. They might be going out of bounds. Empire on top. Oh, Buena with the reversal. Trying to keep a foot inbounds. And they are out. They'll restart in the center. Buena on top, trying to get that head and leg. Does not get it. Empire trying to escape. Empire trying to pull out. Empire taking over. Unexpected turn of events. Got both arms. Scissor trying to get that pin.
On mat 3.
Empire with the head and arm. Coming to the end of the period. Can she hold out? 5 more seconds, and that's a pin. Empire wins. And that, I believe, will conclude the wrestling for this segment. We will come back when we have another local team go back on. Good job, Empire. Good job, Buena. And score was 10-2. Empire versus Buena, Etchen versus Alma. And that is the end.
On mat 3, Rincon versus Sabina.
All right. All right, tune back in just a little bit when we have another couple teams to come. We're looking forward to all these Cochise County teams. So let us know if you are checking in or watching. So take